90 days ago, I started a diet that most people find shocking, eating only meat and eggs. Today, I stand here 10 kilograms lighter, but not only that. There was one particular moment on my journey where I saw that this diet is not changing just my body. Here's exactly what happened. Hi, I'm Simon, and I'm someone who's been going to the gym and been actively looking for the perfect diet for myself for the last 15 years. I've done a bunch of research about different diets and nutrition. At this point, I can from top of my head tell you all about calories and macros for the foods that I'm regularly eating. I can give advice to my friends and peers, but despite all of that, losing the weight and actually keeping it off has been one of the main struggles of mine. I've tried all the diets under the sun. Keto, low carb, low fat, calorie tracking, fasting, you name it, I've probably failed it. Don't get me wrong, all of these diets actually work. They worked for me as well. I would be perfect for a couple of weeks, lose some weight, but then I would have a cheat meal. That cheat meal would turn into a cheat day, into a cheat week, regaining all the weight that I lost, or even more on top of that. Now we could argue that I should have been more disciplined, but I believe it's not just the discipline itself. We are at a constant battle against the food industry, which spends billions of dollars in order to perfect that what we call bliss point, so a perfect mixture of sugar, fat and salt. Good luck saying no to all of that delicious food every day throughout the year. It's a rigged game that we have no business winning. And we couple that with the fact that when life got hard, food was my comfort. Well, no wonder I'm in the situation that I am in today. So when my wife started carnivore in order to calm her autoimmune flare-ups, I thought to myself, what if I give it a shot? Maybe this diet actually breaks the cycle and helps me lose weight. In this video, I would like to show you 3 things which are, in my opinion, the most important factors when it comes to any diet. The amount of weight loss, how we are feeling physically, and how we are feeling mentally on the diet. The purpose of the video is to show you how I have done on the carnivore and how the carnivore diet scores in each of these 3 categories. My wife and I, we've been researching carnivore for the past couple of months. We really wanted to get her autoimmune flare-ups under control, and I wanted to be a supportive husband and figured let's give this a shot. It will be easier for both of us. Then on September 17th, I just returned from a business trip. My energy was low, my mood was in the gutter, and I had that constant reminder that my clothes aren't fitting anymore. That morning I woke up, I looked at my wife, I looked at the fridge and threw out everything I didn't need. All the crap, I mean, not the wife obviously, I kept her. After that we headed to the store to get all the carnivore essentials. Meat, eggs, animal fats and a bit of dairy products. And some coffee for myself. I have to be honest, I'm not giving that up just so easily. First couple of days were weird. And on one hand I was highly motivated, as you are always on a first couple of days of the diet, and at the same time also had cravings for foods that I would normally eat. But this is where I learned the first big lesson. You only can eat food that you buy. So if you're gonna buy crap, you're gonna eat crap. And on my latest run to the store, I didn't buy any of that. Everybody warns you that the first couple of days of this diet are the hardest. I've done keto before and I had the flu, which was absolute nightmare. I had cramps, I had headaches, brain fog, but this time around on carnivore, I actually had none of them. Thinking about it in hindsight, it was like my body telling me, yes, finally, some nutritious food. Not to say I wasn't eating meat before, I would just opt for more low-fat options like chicken breast or other low-fat products. By the end of first week, something insane happened. Something what I couldn't comprehend at that moment. I felt full and satisfied. Usually I would need to eat tons of food, way beyond my maintenance calories, just to feel slightly full. My wife, who is literally half of my size, was at that time eating more food than I was, and she basically had to beg me and force me to finish my plate just to make sure I'm not undereating. In first 10 days, I had already dropped 4 kilograms. I knew it was mostly water weight, but still, it kept me motivated and hungry for more. Not more food, obviously, the weight loss. Physically, my clothes started to fit again, and I was still able to get in 4 gym sessions a week and work 8 to 10 hours of engineering job per day, as well as being a dad at home. Mentally, I felt calm, with almost no cravings, and I felt satisfied. But then, to my surprise, the weight kept on dropping for the next couple of days. By the day 20, I was already down 6 kilograms. I was still feeling great, performing well in the gym, and for the first time since forever, my stomach as well as the gut were completely silent and calm. Then the second month of my carnivore journey started. The weight had completely plateaued. For the next couple of days I would not lose any weight at all, not even a gram. Don't get me wrong, I still felt amazing, but that old voice in the head came back to me, telling me, "See, you failed another time." This almost broke me. I started second guessing my choices. Is it dairy products that I'm occasionally eating, or is it something else? Now I needed to make a decision. Do I still weigh myself every morning, have that mental pressure on me, or do I completely ignore the scale and keep going? I decided for my sanity that the latter is better, so I went by how I'm feeling and not by the number on the scale. By the end of second month, I would completely forget about the scale. But then I got invited to the birthday party of my friend, and as I was getting ready for the party, I stepped on the scale randomly and I saw additional 2 kilograms lost. Man, you should have seen that smile on my face. That's what victory feels like. But little did I know that this day my diet will be put to the real test. You see, at the birthday party they served cake. And I could go ahead and ignore the fact that there is all this delicious food and cake there, but I told myself, I'm making such a great progress, let's get a bit of a reward for myself. So I ate a piece of cake on purpose, and after that actually I stopped. This was so huge for me, because old Simon would actually go for double or triple and then go home and have pizzas for dinner. But this time I just tasted the sugar, and it was pretty good cake. Then I shrugged it off and walked away, continuing my carnivore journey. This moment made me realize that carnivore is not fixing just my body, but actually my mental as well. It's completely killing off my addiction to food. I'm now approaching 90 days of the carnivore diet. I have in total lost more than 10 kilograms and it's still dropping. I feel strong, I have enough energy to sustain my day, my sleep is better, my skin is better, and my performance at the gym and work is great. On top of that, I have zero cravings for junk food or any brain fog at all. So what's next? Well, I'm definitely finishing the initial challenge of 90 days on a carnivore, but honestly, I don't see myself stopping now. Now I still have some more weight to lose, but it's actually for the first time ever that I feel confident that I can actually achieve that. If you're tired of the same diet cycle I was stuck in, give a carnivore a try if you're interested. I think honestly that everybody can benefit it and body will thank you. Drop a comment below if you need help starting out or if you want to share your experience with us. If this video helped to motivate you or at least provide some insight to the carnivore journey, please give it a like. If you want to follow my carnivore journey or other content related to diets, gym and other areas of my life, feel free to subscribe. And thanks for watching this one. Until next time, meat, weights and a calm mind.